Hello and welcome back. I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. We're playing some more EU4, MEIOU and Taxes 2.0. Alright, so a long time ago we did some stuff with manpower. And I want to take a look and see, was it roads or forts? 150 costs remaining for a fort there. 190 costs remaining for a road. 452 total costs remaining for a road in Baza. Alright, here's one. So the total cost of the fort was 262, and we've spent 75% of the cost with manpower a while back. So it would only cost me 65 ducats to add a fort to Baza. As for why I would want more forts right now, we already have the full bonus from fully maintained forts, but it just seems like they're good, and we're also getting negative unrest from fully maintained forts. So I don't know if this number scales, and I'm kind of tempted to just finish a fort to find out. -8 might be the cap, it might not. I don't know. Yeah, this one's only 37 ducats to finish the fort here. The roads are fully upgraded in Malacca. Okay. Spent most of the cost for a fort in Jabal Tariq. 600 ducats. Jesus. Alright, construct forts, contribute manpower. Can't contribute more. This is a little bit tricky because you actually have to remember. Oh, convince locals to contribute rural wealth or urban wealth. So I can spend military points to get my locals to spend money on roads. What about on forts? Is that an option for forts too? No. I can try to get them to make the roads. Worth knowing. Alright, let's try this one here. The one that's only 37.5 ducats. We'll pay it off. Fort upgrades in Malacca have begun. It will take 2.5 years. So in 2.5 years we'll find out if it's just a flat multiplier based on total number of forts, or if it's based on... I'm guessing, actually, that it's tied to this thing. This is at fully maintained forts +1. That says fully maintained forts, so... And they've re-upped their alliance because they're silly. Let's go up to speed 4. I was also looking around at the estate a little bit in between episodes. So education is still on the rise. And the court is very quickly on the rise. 2.6% each year. We should be able to hit the next court level pretty quickly. Current funding is going to average out at about 240. Cool. So we just hit level 1 stability again. There's that big old annual tick. Nothing we can do with them. We could request some... This is one of the reasons I wanted to promote Greater Nobles, just to see if I could get more manpower from these guys, but they just don't have enough power. $900 ducats. You rich bastards. Okay, most of my money, a huge percentage of my money is still coming from trade. So I'm feeling like if we could get rid of this damn embargo thing, it would be very good. If we lose 2 stab, then we're going to get progress in the Peasants' War. I'm going to do it anyway. I want my ability to embargo back, you bastards. I mean, okay, it's already gone. Okay, it was at 60%. We should be making more money from trade next month. We made 4.58 last month. But our embargoes are now stronger on our rivals, which are Portugal, Castile, and Fez, all of which are upstream from my node. So all of my trade power should recalculate, and we should see it go from 4.58 up to... More, please? How much more? How much more is the question? Much better. 4.58, right? If I remember correctly? So we just made like an extra ducat a month. That's huge. That went better than anticipated. They generally accepted the reform. 50% chance we lose just one. So no risk of going negative. We did lose the stab, but that's fine. I'm willing to pay that price to get rid of that privilege. Thank you, burgers. So because we revoked that, that does affect our ability to generate stability. The total modifiers are higher above 0, the more positive points. I think being negative still does cost just 100. So we have a 42.5% increase from all the stuff that I've done. That's good. Okay, cool. We're making some cash. And letting some time pass. Still just one dude living there. The family's left behind. I mean, we only recover 53 manpower per month now anyway. So, who cares? I don't think it's even, yeah. Oh, well, actually, wow. It does pretty significantly affect it. Decreased drafting. It significantly reduces the cap, is the issue. This province still hasn't been calculated. Maybe it never goes away until you... I mean, it's been a year, hasn't it? Maybe it doesn't go away till I dispatch runners. I'm not going to dispatch a runner for one province with one population in it. How's this guy doing? What does he have? He's got the burghers in control as well. And the burghers have 100% control. How on earth is that possible? You tell me my subject is losing money? No, he's making money even though the burghers have 100% control. Wait, martial law, CE pending. How can you have martial law in your capital? It's your only province. I don't understand. So is this just going to always stay this way unless he dispatches runners to his capital? Has this happened to my previous subjects as well, or did they dispatch runners at some point? They must have, or... And this guy has instant. But I might have dispatched the runners before releasing him. I don't know, but I find that odd. Saxon prestige, keep these guys loyal. Legitimacy's still on the rise. It's alright, it's decent. I'm willing to go down below 75. Okay, we're going through the M&T 2.0 section in the music library. I don't really want to pay to fire this guy, but I also don't really want to hire him. My gosh, he's expensive. There's not enough, like, information about when things become available. Like, I feel like I always have to, like, be looking in here and clicking on it just to see what I can do. There's just no way of knowing what's in there unless you are constantly checking. We still have this damn plague measures thing going on. Wow. Is the plague still present in some places? I suppose if it took time to spread, it could still be present on the map. Wonder if I could hit you twice. Ugh, that would suck. Alright, I think we'll take admin tech. Might as well get the ahead of time bonus. Expansion capacity, cool. Sweet, sounds good. Not to mention production efficiency is pretty cool. There goes our truce with Castile. You still have that damn royal marriage with him, though. Tribute demand from Castile. That's very funny. It's very funny, Castile. You would still be destabilized because of your nonsensical royal marriage with that guy. What's going on up here? Like France is busy. He's the defender in the English conquest of Flindlilos. Where's this Flindlios? Interesting. So he actually attacked Burgundy, who is a vassal? Yeah, it's an autonomous vassal under France. It's a completely different type of vassal, apparently. It's a special vassal, I think, under France. It's similar to like the shogunate, the daimyo system in Japan. I could be wrong, but that's what I seem to recall. He declares war on something over here, probably didn't have naval superiority, or didn't have his troops down here, and now he's just getting wrecked. Classic Paradox AI right there. Can't blame the mod makers on that one. So how do we pick this whole thing apart if I can't use Aragon in a war? Well, I could try to call him to arms against somebody else altogether, so that we're allies in another war. Then declare my own war on Portugal and Castile, so that he can't defend the call. Actually, he's not going to defend either way, is he? No, he's not. He wouldn't be a defender. It's just. Yeah, I don't need to worry about that then. I just have to be able to beat Portugal and Castile on my own. Castile's still on Tech 7. Could take military Tech 10 soon. Infantry fire value plus 0.10. So that's going to triple? Yeah, it's going to triple infantry fire damage. Sweet. I'm assuming that these guys have a lot of dudes. Yeah, 30k manpower and 20k manpower. Although Castile only has one troop trained right now. And I have probably still negative manpower. Yeah, negative 2,500. Another gifted Jew. A treasurer. Alright, half price, production efficiency, and national tax modifier. The corruption guy's pretty good, but let's not replace him just yet. Aquitaine, beginning in 1382, the Aquitanian facade faced almost a decade of utter chaos. Aquitaine just lost 3 stab, probably due to being completely occupied by France for a period of time. Negative 99 individual war score. England, dude, he's dying. You need to let him free. Let him be free. Conquer Jaén by Castile. Yep. I want to. I really do. But got negative defensiveness. That's a good sign. Corrupt. Negative prestige. So easy to swoop in and occupy him. Level 1, 1, 1, 1. Capital fort is only level 2. Total army strength of Portugal is 6k. They've got tons of manpower, but not very big of an army, and my tech is better. So what if I maybe even merked up, declared the war on Castile, and then just quickly swooped in and occupied his capital, knocked him out of the war? Then we could focus all of our attention on Castile, who's very weak. Meanwhile, Portugal's got 1 ship, Castile's got 3 ships. Portugal actually has a light ship. He's got Diplotech 7. I don't know though, mercs, man. 54 freaking ducats. They cost 0.66 a month. It's so expensive. what can you do, right? There's no way to get more manpower. You can't just develop more freaking military development. Educated ruler. Alright, this is different. Our country would get the standard inspiring victory, but that other province would also get gaining control. We are making use of this minority, so we've been unable to convert it for a few years. 40% chance of up to 10% will be converted to Catholicism. Whatever. Gain a skill, unknown, improve relations advisor. Diplomatic relationship slot too. Hey, it's a Diplo guy. Perfect. Level 1. Excellent. 0.34 ducats a month. Sweet! That's awesome. I really like that you can have a diplomat that gives you a relationship slot. Sure, it could screw you if you end up with a, you know, an extra vassal or something that you can't get rid of for 50 years, but hey, it's cool. Alright, Aragon tell us of a personal union they formed over Castile. He went and did it. He did die. So that means Portugal has no ally. I know what I'm gonna do before he can change anything. Accepting would still destabilize Aragon, though. We still have our 233 leader. Infrastructure is... I'm starting to recognize these symbols. Infrastructure is really quite bad in most of his land. Let's do special map mode, though. I think it's still easier that way. We want some economic data, urban infrastructure. So what's the difference here? Make it visible in provinces? Make it visible in provinces. Isn't it already visible in provinces? Right here? Find out what happens. Okay, so it didn't actually change anything. Oh, I get it. So if I wanted to, I could just like hide this so that it doesn't clutter up the interface. I got you now. Okay. Maybe I should take the time to figure to do that. See if there's any that I don't really want. So my ally for the last 20-some years just got a union over my former rival. It's gonna make things interesting. Alright, we're looking for infrastructure. 1,600 in his capital. And this competes with us in the Andalusia trade node. I think that this would be a war where we actually do loot like crazy and just try to wreck Portugal. My goal is not to take much land. Mostly to just weaken my rival and, you know, kick his ass. Be fun. What are we gonna do here then? I gotta think. Alright, I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna decide if I have the... I have negative manpower, and I'm thinking of declaring another war. Seriously. I have some serious issues here. But he's only got one ship. He's only got 6 troops. He's got the same number of troops as I do. I've got better tech than he does. I'm like 100% sure we've got better combat ability. Got 2 cav to his 2 cav. We could totally take him. It'd be fine. Alright. See you guys in the next episode, though. See you in a bit.